When drawing any object, the most important thing is to find out what the basic simple shapes are. So drawing this head, it's the outline of the head itself, the ears, and where the eyebrows would be. All I've done is draw them out in simple, light lines. Once I've done that, I start to draw the main shapes again. So the hair is really important. As you can see with this, it consists of lots of curved lines. Everything is a curved line. So the neck is a curved line. The outside of the clothing is a curved line. It's only when you get to the collar on the jacket that it becomes straight. But everything else is a series of curved lines. So you can use the natural flow of your arm to emphasize those curves and just repeat them. Don't forget, a trick to this as well is moving the sketchbook around. So if you find it difficult to move your hand in a particular way, try moving the sketchbook into a different angle to make that easier for yourself. So once I've got to that stage, I then start to add some key features in, like the nose and the mouth. And you'll notice in this drawing that the mouth is pushed out the wrong way, but I can adjust that later on by moving things around it. So if it goes wrong, as you can see in this one, it's not the end of the world. You can make adjustments, and if it's really bad, you can actually cover that piece of paper and draw over it, and lots of professional artists do that. But you'll see when I start to work on the jawline and everything around where the mouth is, it looks less wrong. Because I do the things with confidence, you don't notice the mistakes quite so much. So the last stage before I start to add tone and correct any mistakes is to add the eye shapes in. With manga, they're pretty big, so make sure you make nice clean marks, and make sure particularly the iris, that's the coloured bit on the eyes, is big, and they're both pointing in the same direction. So make sure those things are right, and then the work will really start to come alive once you start to add in the tones. Now you can see in this one I've added the tone, and if you look down to where the jawline is, I've shortened where the end of the jaw is, right below the mouth, so that's straightened that up slightly, and I've put a little dip in the other side and emphasized that. So the mistake where the jawline is longer and pushes the mouth out of position now simply looks like part of the neck, or maybe part of the t-shirt or something like that. So you can't really see that mistake, and I'd actually got the proportions wrong of the whole face anyway, so I just shortened it. I've also now added details around the ears. I've begun to add tone into the cheekbone areas, and then darkened the jacket, and most importantly I started to add dark areas in the hair. This is an incomplete drawing, and it was done quite quickly, about 10 minutes to do the whole thing, but you can see how you can quite quickly, if you're just using those simple repeated shapes which are curved, you can start to build up some quite convincing manga style artwork in this case. But the principles are the same, whether you're drawing comic characters from something like the Beano, or manga, or Marvel, or anything else for that matter. The basic simple shapes repeated work best and can be applied anywhere. So all that's left now is for you to have a go, and as I say, if it goes wrong, just keep going, and you'll be surprised at what you get if you keep persevering. You'll be getting some really good stuff. Have a go.